All right, Charlie Vann here with UFC Lightweight Diego Ferreira. Diego, how are you, man? Happy New Year.
Thank you. Appreciate Charles. Thank you for opening the space for me. I've been really excited. February 6th getting close by and everything. I'm doing great. Thank God. That's the new year. A happy new year to yourself too. And I'm ready to start my year. I'm super excited and just getting ready to get to the cage and one more week.
One more week, and we'll get into the fight here in a second. But I mean, we're removed from the holidays. Did you get to enjoy the holidays a little bit? And do you have any like family holiday traditions you get like to do?
I did more like with my family, my own family, my kids, my mom, my stepmom, sorry, my mom-in-law. Like we got out together. I was really I enjoy a little bit. I ate a little bit. I'm really close by the Mexican border. I ate my tamales. I couldn't
Oh,
like eat like 20 the way I like it, but I ate two. I was fine, but it was pretty interesting. Enjoy the time with my family, take pictures. My wife get everything ready for that. She was on top there, like putting everything what we're gonna do. The time exactly, the time frame, all the way to the night. I was super excited and I enjoyed the whole time.
when you're not in camp, when you're not training, how many tamales can you put away? How many tamales can you eat?
Oh, I came a lot, bro. The chicken. It was one of my no exactly. It's beans and cheese. It was one of my
Ooh.
cream cheese is one of my favorites. I can at least like I gotta lie, I gotta kill it at least 10. I can kill it.
Well, that is a good post-fight workout meal right
Oh
there.
yeah, that is. That's what it is.
Well, let's talk about your fight. We're a week away, a rematch with Beneil Dariush. Now, this is the very first rematch you've had in your pro career, correct?
Yes. This is the first rematch, and then exactly for that fight, I was like, get the show notice, but I'm more excited than ever. But in two, like, just to have a rematch, it feel good, I feel like we're excited, especially like, getting get ready because getting ready because you involve so much, I get so much work. I put so much work on the gym, like especially mentally, and it just get more excited ever and ever.
Well, have you ever had a rematch or a second opponent in your competitive grappling career? Have you ever met someone more than once?
Yeah, I did like a lot of times, and jiu-jitsu is easy, it's
Hmm.
because we normally the same way a lot of people get competition, like really I was really competitor, competing like jiu-jitsu fighting, um and I met some, get real good on my way, some not, but I still have fun, enjoy, and just having a little fun on the jiu-jitsu. That's my passion.
Well, talking about Benil, what do you look for and more intrigued this time around compared to the first time you guys fought? I think was back in 2014. Both of you have had an impressive 2020, of course, with that win over Anthony Pettis a year ago, and his last March win over Drakkar Close. I know he got to fight one more time, but what are you more intrigued this time around when you're facing him?
I think we're gonna be a lot more diversity. We're gonna be more not just a grappler. Because the last time when we fought uh, was more a grappling. It was not really that fight, but like a fight, stand-up fight. But I think this time, like, it's gonna be completely different because, and I see him involved so much too. Especially like TKO, like so many people right now. And I think we're gonna put our hands, up, and I think we're gonna go throw down really good, because I'm really excited to see that. But I'm waiting for everything. But I think we're gonna be more stand up on this time.
So more stand-up. One thing I've noticed with both of you is your back control, your strong back control. Is that something also that kind of intrigues you that you may want to test a little bit, see who's got the strongest back control, or you think it's just going to be all out? We're going to see more, just more stand-up.
I don't know. I really don't know, but I expect this fight be, well diverse. Like
Mhm.
going anywhere. I gotta be with it, because I've been training my wrestling, my Muay Thai, my Jiu-Jitsu. One thing I never stop. I'm still teaching. But I think we can be more diversity and I'm ready to get anywhere else. To go to the ground all the way to the top, especially if I be on the top, better for me. I've been working a lot on the top game and my body game, but I think we have to see who have the best back take.
Do you think and a win, especially impressive win over him, puts you right there near that top 5, top 6? Would you, not looking past him, obviously, but do you think an impressive win for either one of you skyrockets you a little bit closer?
Yeah, I think so. Like it's something we both been work. I know he already been in the ranking before.
Mm.
That's my first time being in the ranking. I'm really excited to get to stepping in with the ranking guys because it is something I was looking for, especially in my career. And he already been there, but he go down. But now he's coming up again, and I think he's gonna put me in a good spot. Special win with somebody with a banner ranking and coming up and for me, I need to get close by those guys. Been you know, especially like those guys fighting big names. And I want a piece of that too. I wanna get there, impress Dana White or Sean Shelby to see what's gonna be the next for me.
Well, it's definitely exciting time for 155. Just looking also at this fight, do you like to make predictions about the kind of the end result for yourself, or do you kind of just want to see where it plays out?
I gotta tell you, I like to go to the 3 rounds. I like
Mhm.
the idea because I'm ready to impress everybody. Impress my coach the way I want to go the 3 rounds because I'm ready to bleed, bro. I'm ready to fight. To fight. I'm not wanna win by submission or anything. I'm ready to fight, and that's what I think my predictions are gonna be. I think we're gonna go 3 rounds.
Well, and also if you look at the lightweight division, I mean, even if you look at this past summer, Poirier and Dan Hooker, I mean, that was grueling 25 minutes. And as you know, you've been doing this for a long time, that not every fight's going to end at 25 seconds. So you got to be prepared for that war. So you embrace that war. You want that battle.
Yeah, I embrace because that's where my mentality is. I'm really focused. I like to have the mentality. I'm waiting for the war.
Mhm.
In this, just I boil my blood. Just make me not boil the bad way, but a good way to be excited and to be motivated to be like better than ever. And I think that's what is gonna be the key for me. I have to be one step ahead from him, and this just like that's gonna be my game. This is gonna be my war.
Well, one thing I want to point out, you've been walking out to Footloose. Are we going to hear that track again? And what drew you to that song? And I don't know if you've seen on YouTube, there is a highlight package of your fights to Footloose. And I remember years ago at LFC, I think it was against Chris Feist, you walked out to Wake Me Up by Avicii and Aloe Black. So what transition from kind of modern pop to Footloose?
I always like 80s. I always
Mhm.
like 80s music, 70s, uh, and and those type of music remind me my mom. You
Mhm.
know, she always used to listen to that. But when before, I used to be so tense, like Christian music. Like I was just going for a job.
Mhm.
That's how my mentality was. I was, you always have the pressure, those things, but on those, like when those songs coming out, like it make me just reflect myself, like having fun to relax a little bit more, enjoy my 15 minutes because if you see, like, we train a whole year,
Mhm.
to be cutting like at sometimes like in 15 minutes. And that's what I want. I want to be as loose as I can, like relaxed as I can, to have fun, to enjoy, and put the best show I can. And And those music for me is the perfect one because you always have a good, it's always have a good beat, you know, like it's no, you cannot be just sitting down when you listen to that music. You just gotta be pumped, like shake your head, things like that. It's something just motivate me and get me like really like happy to be the place where I'm waiting to be, especially inside the octagon.
Do you have some dance moves? Do you like to break out some dance moves a little bit?
Sometimes I'm a fighter, you know. I'm a good dancer. I'm a fighter, you know. I'm kind of stiff, but when I'm walking into the cage,
yeah,
dude, everything come out. I don't care who's watching me. I just want to like, you know, like we really embrace the momentum. And you know, sometimes I do something like, sometimes I be like, God damn, what am I doing?
Hey, maybe at the end, with your hand raised, bust a little move, like they play the Footloose, like Valentina. She's out there dancing at the end.
Yeah, no, Valentina, at least they have a good, you know.
She's got some good moves.
She got a good move. I really don't. I just gotta go on the bid and then boom, like whatever's coming is coming. You know?
Well, someone's got to at least tag Kevin Bacon because I think he would be very honored and excited to know that someone's walking out to Footloose.
Yeah,
so.
that's good. I'm like, you know, I'm a big fan of Kevin Bacon. Dude, like I watched that movie like I don't know how many times because my mom, you know, but it was so funny. And now I have the opportunity to get in the cage with that song. I was just super excited. But for my next song, exactly, I'm gonna have something from my hometown, you know. And they really put it for me like, you need to work out. You need to work out with this song because everybody is going crazy now. And I think that's what I gotta be. I'm excited I wanna hear that song playing when I'm walking into the cage, you know.
Is there some up and coming artists you like to listen to there in Far Texas? Like anybody that we need to be on the radar on that maybe one day you would like to represent their music if it's something that you feel is pumps you up to walk out to?
I have some music, but I really don't know the guy playing the music. You know, some songs I like it. You know, especially like Tejano. You know, like it was one of those because my father-in-law play when we were drinking, you know, and I really like the song, you know. I like the way the music combined together, and but right now I really don't have it in my mind. But I gotta start asking him like who is the main guy now down here, you know.
And what do you like to when you're not training, you're not fighting? You just mentioned you like to enjoy a nice beverage. What's your beverage of choice that you like to go to?
Oh, I go with the Budweiser.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Cowboy Cerrone would like that. He's a big Bud.
Yeah, I like the Budweiser. You know, I like the black Budweiser. It's one of my favorite now. Jack James, and I like it because it's a strong drink. You know, strong beer. But damn, I can drink all day. Like especially if I'm with my father-in-law, you know,
you have
we
to
like enjoy a lot. I like to hang out with him, you know, my family. I don't go so much with bars, you know. I try to avoid bars because, you know, when you're drinking a bar, sometimes I always have something to happen, and I avoid that times.
Yeah.
I like to be home. I like to relax with my family or my teammates or especially my students, you know. We just chill, get late at night, go home, go sleep, you know.
At least you don't have to like shout. That's one thing at bars. I feel like you're losing like you're shouting like the whole
Exactly. Yeah. You just want to like sometimes you like everybody with me. I don't know why. If I'm on a bar, you know, first thing people like, oh, you a fighter? And I'll look at my ears. I say, yeah, you know, oh, you have to show me some moves. You have to show me. Say, sorry, man, I can't. If you want to go to my gym, I can show you some moves, but not here.
What's on your
yeah, that's what I try to
try to avoid. Yeah, I mean, there's always somebody that's trying to like want you to give them a free lesson right then and there, especially after they see it's like that is the new how you could tell if somebody possibly is a fighter or wrestler or grappler is the cauliflower.
Exactly. And that's what I try to avoid a lot. And just, you know, I like to spend more time with my family too. You know, I'm almost like 24 hours inside the gym. You know, that's what my life. When I'm going home, like when I go home, I just want to be home, you know.
Mhm.
And that's why I don't go out so much, you know. If I go hang out with my family, it's my family going to the beach, you know, go traveling or things like that. But not so much like a guy like to hang out, you know.
Well, you just mentioned your gym there at FAR, and also you train with Fortis MMA under Coach Safe. Just talk about that relationship and guidance from Safe. And is there any advice from him that you take that you like to communicate back to your gym there in FAR?
Yeah, the way we train in at Fortress MMA, it's something like I try to pass to my students. You know, it's not something nice, but if you really want to dream from this, the mixed martial art, you have to be tough. You
Mhm.
know, it's one thing he really teach me that. You know, he really put inside me because before I used to be a jiu-jitsu fighter.
Mhm.
You know, he changed all my abilities to be a mixed martial art fighter, and now I'm teaching my student that like to really embrace the pain, you
Mhm.
know, and that's what he did to me. I really embrace his passion, wake hard, you know, training hard, uh, training with with the best people you can. Those things like it's really important, and I'm trying to pass to my students, you know, and that's what he really showed me, and now I'm really into to put this on my students because they have potential, you know, and they need to just have the time to train hard.
And are anybody right now that we should be on the lookout from your gym as far as mixed martial arts or grappling?
Yeah, I have a couple of my students. You know, Victor Martinez is one of the
Oh
guys
yeah.
who's always helping me uh, in my camp and my training. Uh, he's, you know, I think he's really close to get a shot for the contender. You know, to get to UFC, and we just need to adjust a little bit more, a couple things. You know, for this year. Luke Flores is a guy been like, you know, from here from my gym, been doing tremendous work. He fought a contender, you know, but fortunately he don't got the win. But I know he gonna get back on the horse again and 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 get back to the contender and then going to the FC. Just need to create that heart, you know. But I think those two guys have the potential to get there. And I have two new up and comers over here training, but it's too young still. You know, they know who we're talking about, but they put in the work. They put in the work.
Well, I mentioned as earlier about Poirier. What did you think about his performance over McGregor and also Chandler's performance over Dan Hooker?
Oh, from Poirier, I knew it. That was gonna be his fight. You know, I already knew it because the way he fought the last time was not Poirier, but this time when he started loosening up after the you know, 2-3 punches coming in, he really loosened up and he was that guy uh, uh, putting in pressure, you know, putting more combinations, you know, and when I saw he put in like the takedown to mix it up with the takedown to like really get McGregor a little tired. And I say, this fight is gonna be his. And passing the first round, after he passed the second round, I say, he got it. You know, it was tremendous fight. You know, I knew he gonna get the win after the second round. And with Chandler, and Dan Hooker, I don't know. It's hard, like, you know, accept that because Mike Chandler, you know, all right, he came from another organization like a champ, you know, and jumping all in front of us, and now he's already want to get a title shot. You know, I don't understand, but hey, I'm employed, you know, but it's one of the things like sometimes they're like, you know, you get you really upset, you know, with that. Like, but I gotta stay with my mouth like closed right now, you know, to see what I can get after this fight, after
Mhm.
my fight. I'm focusing first on my February 6th, but that I don't accept, you know.
Mhm.
I don't accept like somebody jumping on the front of me, especially after all my hard work. putting my time, try to do everything, to get to the rank, and somebody just jump on the front of me, it gets you upset. But hey, he got the win. He got the win with from the hooker, but I don't think was Dan Hooker was on his day. A guy walking back. I never seen Dan Hooker walking back. He was always putting the pressure, always like on this fight. He was really waiting. I don't know why, but Mike Chandler get it the win. Impressed. A good job for him. And I hope he can get another one to see how far he can go in the division.
Now, I did see a lot, people commented on Dan Hooker removing his gloves. I'm not sure. Usually that's a symbolism of kind of retiring, but we haven't heard anything else. So do you think that could have been just out of frustration or could that be possibly?
It's going to be hard. Look, he lost twice already, A guy losing twice in the UFC. I lost twice, one after another one, was kind of tough. Coming back on the horse, and for him, maybe just at the time, the frustration, but I think he's still gonna have another fight on that. He's a tough fighter. He have to, get back on the horse and, see what is gonna happen for him better, and see what the future brings to him. He's a young guy too, I can say that he's not even 38. No, I don't.
Yeah, I think he's just maybe early mid-30s, 30.
Yeah, 30 to 32, 33. Yeah. But I don't think he's that old. But hey, I hope he don't get out of this from this sport before fight one more time and one more try. And then sometimes that's what you need.
Well, and of course, we mentioned Poirier and him, and that was such a battle, on both guys. So you got to imagine just the toll that fight and then come in here. It wasn't like it was a quick turnaround to take on Chandler, but still you got to wonder, the battle, if maybe he just needs, and that was just a perfect place shot by Chandler, and we've seen his power, but maybe he needs just a little more extra time to possibly heal. There's still some fun fights for Dan Hooker. Tony Ferguson's one that comes to mind.
Sure,
I think that's a fight. RDA, even. We'll see what Cowboy wants to do if he wants to come back down to 155. There's some fights and some up and coming.
You have some fights. You have a lot of fights, especially on top there. But I just don't understand why they still on top. Yeah. If he already lost twice, And that's one of the most things sometimes, like, hey, like, come on, guys. Like, we're right here, down here. Mm-hmm. Why not just getting us a little bit more higher? But, hey, I'm not, like I always say, I'm not the boss. But, hey, it don't make sense, sometimes. But we have to do what we have to do to get those fights. Just stay witty.
And finally, I saw you post on Instagram. You're watching, you have your own movie theater kind of set up at home, I think, or some kind of. What do you like to? I believe you're watching Monster Inc. Great classic film. But what are some movies that you like? If I'm going to go to the theater house, what are you usually watching?
I like to watch a lot of action movies. Like Avengers, Spider-Man. Like really movies that like make me excited to see like superheroes. Like. I was growing up poor, I never have the advantage to go to the theater. Mm-hmm. Now I have my own home. I have my own inside my own room, and I like watching cartoons too. I really like watching cartoons with my kids. They watch a lot of animes. I'm all into that too. I like it, and it just enjoy the time more with my family or just me and my wife watching the movie. I like watching the movie with my wife too because she's always like, "What gonna happen? What happened?" I said, I'm watching at the same time with
commentary.
You. Exactly. That's how it is. But my favorite is all action movies.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready for some of the upcoming Marvel movies? I know we're gonna get Black Widow got pushed back to this year sometime, and then there's a new Doctor Strange as well, and Thor. And
I'm really excited exactly for Godzilla and.
Oh yes, the Godzilla Kong. That trailer was awesome.
That one I'm really like, oh my God, I saw last year, you know, on my TV. I said, coming up, are you kidding me? That one is, I have to watch, you know, like I've been all over, like watching Godzilla, Kong, you know, all those movies I watch too.
Did you see the original Godzilla versus King Kong, the black and white from back in the
Yeah,
day?
I did.
Back when it looks like there's a zipper on the suit, like
I've seen a suit, and all that. The fun part is how they build the buildings. You know, like when they fall in the top of the buildings, and God damn,
they're cheesy, but it's fun. You know, it's cheesy, but I'm excied for this one because it looks like it's going to be
like all those movies, like just get me really excited to watch. You know, and I enjoy to watch those. Normally it's just by myself because my wife don't like it, you know. and if we go to the theater, she go, but you know, it's more like if we're home, it's just more me, you know.
I don't know if you have Disney Plus, but Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to be coming out here pretty soon. I'm excited about that too.
I'm excited that one too. Like we just watched. It was kind of slow from the where's the last one they put in?
WandaVision.
Yeah, that one. It was kind of right, but you know, I was expecting more action. You know, it was more like a family joke. You know, things like that. But it was fun. You know, we can say that.
There's a new episode. Episode 3 just came out. I'm fixing to watch that. I think it may pick up. You never know. I know it has kind of that old school TV show vibe, but you know, Marvel always throws in some things, so we'll see what happens there.
And that's also the most I want to watch too. You know, like I just want to distract myself. That's what the most special now. You know, going through the diet, going through like, you know, thinking about the fight. It's good to watch something like that just to distract yourself.
Well, do you like to, how do you real quick unwind on fight day? Like, is there a routine you like to do? Do you like to watch, you know, anything? How do you kind of like get in that zone, but also relax a little bit?
I like to get in the zone more watching jokes, you know, like watching the videos people put like jokes and meanings, you know. I like to do that, like especially like if I really like, sometimes I share, you know. Sometimes I share, I said, that's the fight night. That's what we do in the fight night. And just making me more relaxed, you know, with that.
Well, Diego, I want to thank you again for taking your time. Best of luck on February 6th. And real quick, where can people find you, follow you?
Everybody can follow me, you know, Instagram, Diego UFC TX, and Facebook, the same Diego Ferreira, Diego Ferreira, and tweet is gonna be Diego UFC TX too, you know. And I appreciate Charles, I appreciate for all the support, you know. Thank you for opening up the space for, you know, doing the podcast. I appreciate it, brother.
Well, you have a good night, man, and once again, best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.